Hey everybody, Travis here. I hope you're doing well. We just got home from church and I wanted to give you an update about the Tiny Home Village project, tell you where we are and what's next on the agenda. So last week we had a group here from Porters Grove Baptist Church and New London Baptist Church, both in Maryland, Pennsylvania area. And they did a lot of work for us. They got a lot of work done on the property. They got all the silt fence up and picked up a ton of sticks so we can start mowing. They also installed new doors in our office. And they, they ripped off all the old siding, put up OSB around the outside, house wrap, and just got everything ready for the vinyl siding that we're going to put on there. And then they also took up the old flooring, scraped the popcorn ceilings, and cleaned everything up so it'll be ready for the next steps. So what are the next steps? Okay, let's talk about the office first. The next steps for the office are rewire everything, so all the electrical work, and then the plumbing work. God has blessed us with an electrical company that's going to help us do all of the electrical. And God has also blessed us with a plumbing company that is going to take care of all the plumbing needs for us. So we are so excited about that and beyond happy that these two companies are going to volunteer their time and to get us going there. After that's done, we can hang sheetrock, we can put doors in, we can paint the ceilings, then finish sheetrock, paint the walls, trim everything out, and then we'll be ready for flooring and all of that. We also have a group coming from Georgia to put on the vinyl siding. We already have the vinyl siding. We already have the sheetrock too. So the needs are supplies for the electrical stuff, wire, outlets, switches, all that kind of thing. We also need paint. And then, all the materials to finish sheetrock and all that kind of good stuff. We are looking for sheetrockers who can hang and finish our sheetrock for us. And we're also looking for flooring. So that'll be a big financial need there. And if we could have some people to help put that down, that would be great. So we're just trying to work on all these things at once. The next step, once we get the electrical in and the plumbing in, we can proceed with the other stuff. So that's the office. And then also this week for the office, we have another electrical company that's coming to put in the outside service. It's a distribution panel, meter base, all that kind of thing. As soon as they're done, which hopefully that'll be this coming week, as soon as they're done, then we can call the electric company and they will come set the poles and get a service to the office. Now, getting the service from Coleman Electric Co-op to the office is going to cost us about $3,600. That's money that we need. So if you'd like to donate toward getting our office powered up, $3,600 is a big need, but we're going to need that in the next couple weeks. So please pray about that and give if God speaks to your heart. Now let's turn our attention to the homes. We have 2 tiny homes out there already, and they need to be finished. One is the Unity Cabin that is named for or after Unity Baptist Church in Ripley, Mississippi, and it's named for them because they bought the cabin. We are raising money to finish that cabin out. So we need 2x4s to frame it all up. Then we need all the electrical supplies, all that kind of stuff. Some of the stuff we already have for that, and some of the stuff has been purchased for that cabin, but not everything by a long shot, not everything. But we're going to be working on that in the next couple of weeks. Then we have the East Lake Cabin. That cabin has been completely funded, and so we just need to take the steps of framing, electrical, plumbing, and then finishing out the inside. So praise God, that one has been funded. It's called the East Lake Cabin after East Lake Baptist Church in Crown Point, Indiana, who they're the ones that gave us the funding to buy the house and finish the house. So praise God for that. There's of course a lot of little details, in there, like spray foam insulation. There is putting ACs in, all those things. There's a gazillion things to do. So the main thing we're focusing on right now is, of course, the office, because if we don't have the office up and running and our staff in the office, then we can't open the village anyway. There's two remaining big needs that we are really praying about right now, and I hope you will pray about them with us. That is bringing power from the office all the way out to the back of the property where the first phase 1 tiny homes are. That's going to be about $9,000. So that has to happen before we can power up the homes in phase 1. Then the other need is the phase 1 septic system. The septic system that's already installed, paid for, and everything, that is for the office. The next one will be for all of the houses on the first street. We call it the phase 1 street. That system is a large flow residential system, and it could cost us as much as about $25,000 or $30,000 because it uses 2 tanks, almost 400 feet of field lines in the drain field, and a 6-inch main running between several hundred feet of that running between the tanks, and then 4-inch pipes, gravity-fed pipes to each cabin. So that's going to be very, very, very expensive. That also has to happen before we can open the village to residents. So anyway, we're closer than we have ever been. There's no more permits holding us up, no more applications, nothing like that. At this point, the only thing standing between us and plowing through this work and getting ready to be open is the finances. So, as you know, we're not, this isn't state or federally funded. This is a church ministry. So, our donors are sponsoring churches, families. You guys are the ones who have got us this far, and you're the ones that'll get us across the finish line. And so we're praying for that. I would love to be open by early spring next year, and that's very doable, very achievable if we have the funds. So right now, it's getting that office open and all the needs there, and we're going to try to post some real details about that over the coming days, and hopefully we can break this down into bite-sized details for you. Thank you so much for, if you've watched all this, and that means you really care and you're really praying. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, want to reach out to us, reach out to our Facebook page. If you have my number, call me, text me, or call our office. And you can always go to our website, unsheltered.org, and there's a place on there that says contact us. You can contact us through there, or, of course, find out details about the village by clicking on the page that says Tiny Home Village. Okay, thank you, and we appreciate your support and prayers.